make sure everything works. Finally doing the Act 6, which I think released a few days ago. I'm honestly not sure when it released, I just know it's this week. And as usual, YouTube saw being slow, shocking. It's working, okay. I'm hoping this will last at least 2 hours like Act 5 did. If it doesn't, then I'll do that other event that started, like all the way at the start of the version. I can't remember which one it was, it's just where you have to fight a bunch of people, I think. I'll make sure to do that since I forgot it existed.
You've come, warrior! The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What?
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
What is she holding?
Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Something tells me it's not going to be a little matter in about, I don't know, like 10 minutes. Okay, the Veil of Glory.
These days have been a feast of victories. becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
There is a lot of the gods here. I don't remember there being that many gods.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
Oh. This is why. Actually, this might be why Act 6 didn't release until Phase 2.
Let's start! Into the spotlight! Caught you now!
Ooh, that's pretty
Crumble.
good.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
Why is that
These
two
tacit
different
discords
things?
didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
Why do I feel like more of them are going to spawn in the closer they get? That place looks pretty destroyed, not gonna lie.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple.
Is anything ever simple?
The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunasi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Frolova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Well, this probably won't change anything later. The thing is, shouldn't Lupa also be with Cardathia from what I remember? Okay, it's better to not
It's
trust
okay.
at the moment.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that so? I don't know what's weighing on your mind, but you accepted my invitation, and we fought as one in the arena. As a warrior, I trust the clash of steel far more than words. The traces of the blade reflect the soul of its wielder. All right, don't wear that face. Whatever it is, I trust you'll make the right call. Septimont is my city. Don't let it lose its glory or pride. Will you promise me that, warrior?
I think our realm should be more placed towards the... Okay, never mind, I guess
I'll
someone's
do what
gonna
I
walk
can.
over. Thought she would at
It
least
doesn't
point her
matter
arm
if the
towards her.
story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
I'm hoping that doesn't change anything later on.
I
Probably
hear
won't, but...
cowering prey. I smell fear. With me! Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, I must have got hit. I didn't
Those
realize I got hit.
blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, but where's the axe? I see 3 swords. I mean, I think about the other one didn't even have a spear. Did it? Did this one have a spear? No, they're all just swords. This one had an axe though. Strange.
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cardathia. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
Didn't think a sword could become corrupted.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
But isn't it pointing down?
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks... power. Needs more.
It's been... Well, I guess it can be corrupted because it's the Thrunorian's corruption, okay.
More tacit discords, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as tacit discords.
Together we howl! Perish!
Can I move? Oh.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Oh. Ah, okay, I see. I thought it was something that was going to be hidden, but I guess that's not the case. Well, this way you have to hold down, not just press. It's a bit annoying that you have to hold down.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Is this going to lead underground? To where Cardathia and that other Lupa is?
Lupa? This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
contrast there is extremely bright. Where in the world is this?
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupus' role in this story is it's yours! Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Ooh.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians.
Why is it so loud?
Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
What's even going on anymore? Where is everyone else gone?
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus' plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps
Hello,
repeating,
Lucid.
like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior.
I am doing
who
just fine.
stopped the
How about you,
Thrunodian
sir?
in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea.
That is
I
very good to
remember
hear.
now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
New script. Oh. Okay.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
I didn't expect new skins for ZZZ so soon, considering it's been just a patch when it releases.
In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
It seems like it's going to be a pretty good patch, I'd say. I am not surprised by that.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer. I feared as much. then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about
Oh
Septima.
god, yeah, both of them are being rerun, aren't they?
I can't remember.
I mean, you could just get lucky again and get them both in 2 temples. That would be pretty funny.
Even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Carterthea.
I mean,
You
unless you
saved
plan on
me.
topping up, then
But I can't help
are you really
in
going to be able to
return.
get another... If you lose both 50-50s, are you really going to be able to get another 100 and, like,
When I was a
60
child,
pulls?
long ago, I had tales of Septimont.
Because if you
A
win the
city
50-50 on
full
one
of
of them, then yeah, you've got them
passion and
both
life.
safely, I'd say.
People
But
there drank deeply,
if you lose
laughed
both
loudly,
50-50s, I think you only get
appreciated
one
sculpture,
at
and
most.
lived for the hunt.
Unless you get lucky.
Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful.
Oh,
When the
really?
autumn wind blew through
Well,
the
do you plan on
golden
topping up it? Well, actually, you probably do.
and
You probably
wind
will top up, won't
chimes.
you?
Time seemed to slow.
Because otherwise, like 160 pulls is
The
going to be
Leviathan. I
quite
will
the
not give
task
it the
in one
chance to make the
patch.
people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Really? I can understand like another 90 pulls. Yeah, that's very doable in one patch.
Septimont.
I feel like 100. I guess with
Can
welcome
I
it could
leave
be
it to
bumped
you?
up to like. Would that be 120? Most likely.
No,
No, it wouldn't be 120. It'd be like
you said it
110.
yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created
Oh, that
me
is a good
to be
point.
a
Actually,
resonator
yeah, I
for
forgot
its
about the endgame
power.
content.
But I wasn't the only one.
And that's what
Many vessels before me
700 polychromes per.
You mean
There is still much I don't know.
Spiral Abyss thing.
I'll
I've
keep
forgotten its
searching.
name.
But no matter what,
And then it's like
you
another
have a certain specialness.
300 from Deadly Assault, right?
Once I sought to end it all.
I guess that can be another easy
Someone
20
stopped
pulls,
me.
20 to 30 pulls, depending on how many you get. I've forgotten how many you get from Deadly
Even a
Assault.
life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it.
And that's all, yeah, that's all the endgame content.
I return to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this
Well, then I guess
twisted
every week you do
story.
get one pull if you've not reached if you've already reached
must be
max
quite the
level from
person, eh? I wish I
Follow
could
Zero.
meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
Yeah, losing both 50/50s is... It's just...
Alright, Garcia.
It's unlikely, but it's not like a massive amount unlikely. It's still,
I'll try my
I'd
best.
say, pretty likely to at least lose the 50/50s. The most time it would always be about 70 to 80 pulls per one. But then, yeah, with your luck, it's like 30.
First, tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Is it? I don't know, I feel like I've hit that way more than I've hit early pity. That could just be me being straight unlucky, I guess.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains.
Yeah, but
But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground
Why did you
waterway
do
is in
like
the
a
old
loading screen
district's
type
bell
thing?
tower.
I thought it was going to a different area.
Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Okay.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Please don't tell me I have to sit through this cutscene 3 times. Okay.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too. With me! Let's start!
Yeah, I mean, with how lucky you definitely won't have an issue, I guess.
Boom! Together we howl!
Yeah, on top of the screen.
I smell fear. With me! Glory is upon us!
Do I have... Oh yeah, I do have Zero Shadow Zone. I didn't even realise. I think it's just because my GPU's not powerful enough to have, like, everything on the minimum. Unfortunately. I'll have to recheck. I haven't messed with the settings since I started the game over a year
Need to
ago.
check for more patrol units.
Graphics. No, Shadows is... Oh, it's because I have to run everything on low, that's why. I think if I don't run everything on low, it's just unplayable. It's not unoptimized, it's just my GPU. I think it just needs more VRAM than what mine offers. Yeah, it is unlucky. But oh well.
I hear cowering prey.
Why do I need to hear a voice line?
With me! The fight is on! Into the spotlight! I'll end you!
I'm glad to know that that's not going to disappear until I claim the waypoint. Oh, I don't have to sit through this 3 different times, great. Yeah, they probably aren't too powerful, but I think the thing is they didn't showcase them together. Because I imagine that they'll be really good together.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
You don't do plunge attack with it. It'd be strange if you can't. Oh. Thank you for showing my team for a second there. was a bit strange of the game. Oh, it's a builder. Yeah.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart
Which is
of the
perfectly
aqueducts.
fine, I'd say.
It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Oh god.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make
How
the right
insane
choices.
is it going to be?
We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts.
Wait, there's
Alive
a
or
way
dead,
to calculate your
her
stats
body
as
holds
well.
the information we need.
I just realised.
The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime,
I
covering up
assume
this
that's
little
not just crit
laboratory's
rate and crit
existence
damage, because
will
that'd be
require
very
your
easy to
assistance,
calculate.
madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were
That
meager
is
at best.
insanely.
Her performance in the arena was
good.
nothing special.
Does the battle pass
If it
weapon
weren't
give
for
that
those
much crit
incompetent
rate?
fools in the Senate using her
Or
as
did
a
you just get
puppet to
lucky with your
shift the
crit rate
attention
and
and
crit
anger of
damage
the
rolls?
masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be
'Cause that's a-
upset, my dear
That's a lot
Domina.
of crit rate to crit damage.
You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
With me!
Oh my god, he's attacking. Hello.
Caught you now!
That's insane. When you consider the fact that takes you to what, 70... Yes, 70? Is that 72.6 or is it more? I feel like that's 72.6. I don't know why I feel like it's 72.6.
Time to fight! Into the spotlight! With me! Face me, coward!
It's going okay.
That's some attack.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting in. That's insane.
Is that all? I hear cowering prey. Triumph at the spear tip!
I guess you got a bit luck with your crit rolls
Glory
then.
is upon us! I'll end you! With me! Let's start! Together we howl! Caught you now!
It'll only be 1700, makes sense. And you don't have any, yeah, you don't have any pyro coders to run with her to give the flat 25% bonus, do you?
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared.
I guess you could sacrifice quite a bit of crit rate, because no matter what,
I
you already
trust
got
you've
a really
seen
good
the
amount.
experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
Or even crit damage, you can sacrifice either.
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yeah, makes sense. And no matter what, even without the crit
Yes.
damage circlet, you only
Septimont will
drop
host
into
the Great Aegon
60%
soon.
crit damage.
I've come up with a rather intriguing
I mean, you
idea.
consider you can get some decent rolls on that attack
Before her
percent circlet, you can
death,
probably
Mia
bump up
also
to
attended the
like what,
tournament.
180, 190.
I'll
maybe?
use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself.
I don't think there's like a. I don't
I've
think there's any
already discussed
downside to
terms
you
with it
switching to the attack
reached
percent
a
circlet,
modest
to be
agreement.
honest.
You spoke with the Threnodian.
Because as long as you get
Has
some,
Leviathan already
as
awakened?
long as you get crit damage substat, you'll be fine.
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the
I mean,
city's upper echelons.
That's gonna be a bit
Oh,
difficult
well,
to do, to be fair.
it all
I guess
failed
both
in
will
the
be
end.
difficult.
In the face of her futility to resist
What were the
corruption,
substats on the
that girl
crit damage
chose
circlet?
death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before
Because if it
choking
had
on
attack
her own
and
blood.
crit rate, you could try re-rolling it.
Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Rinascita.
It's
Really,
AOH.
compared to
Oh.
those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia,
So there's a dead
the
stat and
story
a
I've
pretty
written for her
useless
is
stat.
far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
Probably not the best to try a reroll then.
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Oh,
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death? Hit with me! Together we howl! Yeah, hit!
so,
The fight is
yeah,
on!
I guess they
Break
always listen to say
darkness!
it. Have a
Here.
I feel like the EM's only good when you have like a melt team.
Glory is upon us!
But I guess that's just because of Sea Lolly buff and melt reactions. I guess you could also be
Lackluster.
decent in Overlord
Ooh,
Shield
now's the
Chevrolet.
second half. With me to victory! With me into the spotlight! Hit.
Okay. Yeah, having to build someone you haven't built in what, like 5 months now? What set would you even put her on though, as well? Because I feel like there isn't a set out there that would benefit Chevrus that much. I guess you could put her on a healer set.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
Noblesse. I don't know what Noblesse does.
That was never mine.
I assume that's
Fury.
just some overall good support set, which I guess Chevrus would want as well. And then
I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator.
oh yeah, that's not too bad.
You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations.
I feel like if
Why
you
this fruitless resistance?
you manage to get more attack on Malwika, you don't really need that buff from it, do you?
Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten?
I mean, nothing with 1700 attack just feels so low as well. Did nothing roll into attack percent on your other pieces? I just realized.
Raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength.
That's insane.
I know the heart of the Septimontians far better
No
than
wonder
you.
you have so much rate of crit damage then. It's because of how, I guess, lucky you
Mere
were as well.
you are simply
But
too
sometimes it's not
afraid
really
to
that
face their
lucky since you got
true
such a
nature.
low amount of attack
You
at the end of it.
choose to deceive yourself.
Yeah.
You cannot
Sheriffs
admit
would
that
be a
they
fantastic
used you
addition for
and
your
then
team.
cast you aside.
Because you'll be
You
getting
cannot
the,
accept that from the start you were
you'll get that
insignificant.
pyro resonance, plus 25% attack for the entire team. That should bump you up at
No.
least 200 attack per Malwika.
Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your
Probably
thoughts
wouldn't be
are
a
of little
terrible idea to build
consequence.
shovels, to be honest. Would you not be able to use Shalom? Yeah, how would that not... How would that make it unable for you to use Shalom?
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand. It's a
Wouldn't you still be able to use both? All right. I was just more thinking of just for the attack percent buff, because I feel like that 25% would benefit you a lot.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose.
I guess if
shame for something that's just there.
If you wanted to be at
Sometimes
least useful,
it
then yeah, you
turns
can't
into
really have
doubt.
her. Never mind then.
I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I?
That's
could
a
I
lot of
have reached
investment
this point
because
with clean hands?
you've only got stuff for you've only built Ride and you've got Malwika built. That means you have to build both
Should I
Eon
have
San
judged those
if you manage to
who
get it and
trampled the
don't get
rules to
unlucky.
survive? Or was I
And
blind
you have to
to
build
my own
Chevrus
arrogance?
afterwards. That would be a huge amount of investment just for some decent artifacts for them both.
Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia,
Yeah, since you haven't built,
her
you
resonance
haven't
ability might be
semi-built.
weak, but she
I don't
never
think you
ran
built
from a
them fully,
fight.
did you?
She fought till her last breath.
It's probably worth using
A
Bennett
heart
for a
isn't
good
shaped
while.
by what it's born with or what it's been given.
I feel like
I've underestimated others.
if you do get Ian
And I've
San, it'd be worth
underestimated
replacing him
myself
no matter
too.
what, even if you lose that 25% attack buff.
But you, the arrogance!
Because wouldn't Ian San
Thinking
be
you
a better
understand
buffer?
the darkness in people's
Since she
hearts, but you
helped.
don't have a single drop of life in you!
I think I recall her helping a lot with Natlan characters.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartathea, they were born and raised on these islands.
Oh, fair.
They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own.
That actually, that'd probably be a good replacement. I think about it, yeah.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you, warrior.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Rinascita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
It would appear so. Though to be fair, you did miss when I could play with my own characters.
Into the spotlight! With me, Ryan at the spear tip!
I assume there's more after this where I can probably use my own characters.
Glory is upon us! Meaningless move. The fight is on! Together we howl!
A
Sometimes
human
it's nothing
life is
more.
nothing more than a scream between life and death.
I know this.
Pray to me!
That's some attack.
What's the imaginary theatre like?
Ryan at the
Because
spear tip!
I actually forgot that reset, didn't I, from the first.
Glory is upon us! With me! The fight is on! Into the spotlight! With me to victory!
Jesus Christ, how painful was it? I can imagine in theatre can be bad at times, but that bad?
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud? Pitiful? Cry? Love?
Oh god, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother attempting this one.
Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this life burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Rinascita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
That's how bad it got too. Since you couldn't... Oh yeah, because you don't know. Do you have any cryos? I don't think you have any built cryos, do you?
Lupa. It's real!
Oh damn.
Both
Okay,
of
that
us
makes sense when I had to borrow my Sinbali then.
The Thernodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
She was not even... Oh. Rosaria's one of the trials, I
Finally,
see.
stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Is that the end? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh. Only Linny and Risley? There was no... Not even Mualani for Hydro? Or Nevertheless? There's new here, there's nothing new. That sucks massively. There is nothing new here. What is new?
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo, and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit.
He was the other DPS option, okay.
Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely.
So he was the Hydro
It evaded me, slipping into hiding.
Wait,
I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come
they
to
chose
Septimont, so I
two
sought to offer you my
DPS
aid.
characters from
I battled the
Fontaine,
playwright, and in doing so, stripped
and
him
then
of
went
his ability
all the
to
way back to
control the script.
1.2 for Tartaglia.
Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me.
That is a very
With that,
interesting
the Sonoro
choice.
began to collapse. It was then
For
that we
DPSs
finally
at
met.
least.
Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as
That's some
reality,
interesting
roles
choices.
define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory.
I still hate how Hydro's
In truth,
primarily only 5
Mia
stars.
has long since passed and does not truly exist.
Because now there's
here.
only what? Is it
It was
4
Lupa,
Hydros? Because
not Mia,
Dahlia's one?
who won
right?
the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The
I don't
Threnodian's
really feel like
frequency
learning
has
about
vanished from
everything.
Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the Dark Tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus's plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests.
Jesus, too.
You'll know how
Oh
to
my
handle what's
god.
coming.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from?
Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to bother
it's a place
attempting
you
this one. This
trust,
one
then
sounds
I will
fun.
go.
Even though I do have 3 cryo characters at least, but I'm still in the same boat as you when it
event that
comes to
brought
a
forth the Dark
Pyro
Tide.
and Hydra. I
must
only
have
have
been
one
my
character built
death.
there on both.
After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times.
Just,
It's hard to remember
I feel
everything.
like the past 2 have just
All I
been
remember is
not
wandering
good.
the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide,
Well, I
unable
guess
to
the
escape
Dendro one was alright.
until I met Cartathea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted,
Yeah.
I awoke in yet another story, in the Vale of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form.
And I guess I have
submerged
built
aqueducts.
Risley now due to that
It had taken
Stygian
control of
onslaught,
Mia's
so
corpse.
I would at
and
least have
was using the
another
Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power.
DPS available.
After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed
even
through
then, I
those
only have-
crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to
I
know?
only have 5 characters on
hold
top
nothing
of
back.
the other ones. I don't even think I'd be able to perform the middle mode either.
Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus.
That is
The
true.
last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it. Tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Yeah, that's what I don't care about.
The script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Vale of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's all up here. Clear on hard would be extremely. Would you even have enough characters? Because you only need was it 16 characters you needed, or was it 14? I think it was 14 characters you need, right?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place.
You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories.
You get 6 trials.
For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred
yeah,
some of their
you might have
knowledge
exactly
to the
enough, actually,
central
yeah.
hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
You would have to get lucky and
It was a secret,
trying to
one the Threnodian should never learn.
to be clear
The
and
Sentinel
hard, you
left it there for
need
safekeeping.
you would
Within
need
it,
some pretty
I
good
found
luck
a
for the
special
boss
frequency.
stages, so you have the right
A part of
characters
it
available for them.
felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Travel through a silver veil above the
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back.
shining path, the stars reveal.
The monster
Oh,
is
it's
gone
16.
now.
Oh.
Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I
Oh, does it
wanted to
go 8
return
to
her
10,
weapon.
12 to 14, then 16 to 18?
This is where she gave her life.
I thought it was 18
can't
to
say if she
20
loved
for
or
like
hated
the
Septimont more.
final stage. But I guess it's more than that.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
8, 12, 16. Wait, what? Oh.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it would be 8, 10, and then 12, 14, 16,
Our
18.
city.
Okay.
The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. and all our hopes.
That was only an hour and a half. Of course it was.
The power to
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Continues restoring HP. Oh. Okay. Can't go wrong with more HP. Is it really worth it? No. Yeah, Pyro Electro Geo would be. I think everyone would have the easiest time doing that. Purely because it is one that has a lot of the characters. There's an after story. Okay. Didn't know these existed. Did I not climb the doors?
You've come, warrior.
Are you drinking?
Just wheat juice.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Ah, today you... Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm. Well, that's just what I think. When I was little, I used to roll in the wheat fields.
Seems a little bit more than wheat juice.
It's good to have my fellow warrior by my side.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit. Take a break for a moment.
Even though it's over, there's still a...
Yeah, you should be able to do a bit more of
heaviness.
the spiral abyss, yeah.
A drink helps.
The thing is, both sides of
sent
the
word
abyss
to
favour
the
Skirk,
F4
and I
palace
absolutely
about Domino
hate that
Julia.
about it.
But finding the silvers that fled will take time.
Unless Mawika benefits from the zero energy? Which I don't know if
4
she
years
does.
ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont? Huh. Just like one of those stories.
Yeah, if she does trigger it, then
with the
I guess it's not
endings.
fully favouring Skirk, but it still does. Which is why I just stopped after
Have you
floor
ever thought
11.
about
I could
living a
not be
different
bothered
life,
going
Lupa?
further, since it only favours Skirk.
No need. I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough. Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat? You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to, I'd say. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance. I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
Well, that was certainly something. Wait, is there another after story? Oh, there is. Where in the world am I? Oh. Yeah, I'm not really surprised because it is the first time this has appeared, isn't it? I think. So it's not really a surprise that nothing's coming up. I guess only time's gonna tell.
It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later. The loris salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet. Come.
Oh yeah,
Sit with me.
it
Let's enjoy
probably
a
does
moment of
work though.
peace.
Which means if I... Oh no, because by the time I try and pull for her, the thing's gonna be gone. What even is the next Spiral Abyss's
and so,
effects?
I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see.
Because I think one of them's
To
probably
become a
pyro
roving
damage
knight is my
bonus, but
true
what was the other
ambition.
one?
A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third, too.
Yeah,
Though
that's what I
by
was thinking.
unexpected means.
It's probably just gonna be pyro
Those
damage
my
bonus
adoptive
and
parents.
danger damage bonus
And
at the
their child.
least.
Perhaps it was
But
fate's
they could
cruel
change it
jest.
to like burning for
I
Emily, since
couldn't
that's what
find
she
any
benefits
trace
the
of them
most from.
after they moved from Raguna. But here in Septimont, I discovered where they had
Which means that
resettled.
second half is, whichever half has the Emily buff is going to be absolute pain.
They no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them.
disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child. They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Curtithia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all 3 of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a Laura salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit.
Cryo damage.
As for the people I hope to meet,
I guess Havers get an extra
unexpected
chance
journey
to
led me to find them in
use her
another
to the
city.
fullest, I suppose.
The winds of Rinascita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am
Certainly an
content.
interesting choice, I must say, but not what I expected it to be. How am I missing stuff from the journeys? Oh. I see. I have no idea what else to do now. I was kind of hoping that would go on for a little bit longer. Is there any events going on that would be worth doing? What is this? Yeah, I guess that's what happens when they split up both quests for some reason. I need to do these at some point. I still have 16 days, that's fine. That's the 16 days. If I'm being honest, I think the devs have just forgotten she exists completely, and they only remembered after choosing what the Spiral Abyss buffs were, and didn't bother changing it. I guess there is this event I could do. What do I even get? $220 from that, and then just another. Oh god. And then that. Oh, okay. There is a lot of stuff to do. Oh. And there's more challenges. Also got a new glide. Is this a glide? Oh no, it's the wings. Ah yeah, why not? I'll do that. I want to do something, at least.
Get the champion special.
Yeah, you can probably just brute force it with Navia. I mean, it's not tough to brute force with Navia. Mm. I'm sure brute forcing with Navia will still be easy. Though I guess it would depend on what type of team you have for Underworld. This is not a card game. There's no way this is a card game. Please don't say this is a card game. Consumes energy. Oh god. The bit more of an advanced version of TC. Oh god. I wish I remembered this event existed. Reconstruct underneath weapons. Okay. Oh no, no, it allows me to put another one on the front. Okay. Wait, which event mode would that be? Just for us, is there one that's like this? Bamboo cards. Oh right, yeah, that one. Wow, thank you for letting me know the challenge was complete. I think that screen's only meant to appear when you get rewards.
Get the champion
Yeah, I've kind of forgotten all. The only event I remember happening is the one to do with the beach area, I think. That's the only one I remember happening. I thought this whole event was like a arena type event where you could use your own characters, but no, it's echoes. Yeah, well, I guess they did do something for the anniversary thing, yeah. Which I guess does make sense since they did have their live stream on the birthday, which other Hoyo games have never had, as far as I'm aware.
Get the champion special, and you'll be one step closer to victory.
Who the hell? Yeah, 10 pulls was very nice because I think it's pushed me to 79 pulls. No. Because somehow I've managed to regain all the pulls I've used this patch. I don't know how I've managed it. Damn. One day you'll be able to do it. One day. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, if there's ice weakness, then yeah, you'd probably be able to. I don't feel like going through this cutscene multiple times. Oh. Yeah, I still haven't tried it. I just claimed the free rewards from getting at least the 5th stage done, then that was it. I promptly forgot it existed. I think I've just completely stopped caring for endgame at this point. God, yes, I'm sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Which one's an archer? He is definitely not an archer. Okay. Oh, doing that short again. There we go. I was really hoping this mode would just be a fight mode, but no. Really? I mean, how would you still be unable to do it even with me, Abby? You should still be fine. Because that means you just throw me Abby second half, then Piper first half. Yeah, what would be the issue there? What was tactics unlocked? Huh? Oh. I mean, you could throw Yi Xuan there. No idea. So they all have tactics. What's the role of this tactic? Randomly increase the strength of one equal by one until the end of the round. Okay. I mean, you could try it with Yi Xuan. You never know how it could go with her. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 'Cause she's a really good character, even without her. Even if there's no ether weakness. This is certainly a mode for this patch. Yeah, well, Miyabi is a very strong character, so yeah, you'll probably be able to do it. Oh, that uses all my energy. He attacking himself. Yeah, you should be able to build her fine. Why can I not press confirm? We only get one echo. Yeah, she's just built exactly the same way as a DPS would be. But I think you do still want some anomaly proficiency at least. I only have him. And I can't use that since I don't have energy. Okay. Oh, the sword activates the buff. Okay. But it takes 8 energy, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh yeah, true. I don't know what you would want there then. He proceeded to miss every hit for a second. Okay. Oh, now press confirm. That was weird. Huh? They can be reconstructed. Wait, huh? Just increase their strength. Yeah, that makes sense, yo. Why does he miss every hit to start and then starts actually hitting? Oh, that was a full-on internet disconnection. Oh. Yeah, my internet just fully disappeared this time. I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, because OBS gets given, I think it's 90 seconds to reconnect. In which, since it was only gone for a couple of seconds, it was plenty of time for it to reconnect. I don't know why that happened. I just realized I never changed the title. What's this event? Yeah, I have no idea what happened to the internet. That's the first time that's happened, I think. Like, I've had occasional drops in connection, but I've never had it just full on disconnect for a second. Unless the internet went properly down, which is which is very rare occurrence. It really is a Sweden reference there. I'm sure it won't happen again. Because I think, yeah, even my OBS says I've only just restarted streaming. What's this event called? Peaks of Prestige, I'll just call it that.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
How can she be one of the prestigious people if she is not even confident in herself? Oh, now it just fully became TCG. Okay. I don't want you. don't worry about it. I assure you, she is very shy. Okay, I'm getting Film Rider again. Oh. I'll buff the archer. I didn't realize that could only be placed on top of those. In which case I should have went for another recast. Good to know. So that one's lost because I didn't realize he only went on top of ones. These are 3 cost. So that means you need 5 costs to even do anything with him. Okay. So if I see 2 3s, I need to get rid of them. I might get the... what's her name? The one with the umbrella. I might get her. Oh right, I need him for the next turn. I think she was first phase, but I'm perfectly fine with that since I already have 80 pulls. So I have time to decide if I want her, and if I do, I've got plenty of pulls to get her. And even if I don't get her, I think there's still enough time on first phase for me to get enough pulls to guarantee her. But I don't know if I'd be able to get another like 70 odd pulls by second half. Prestige point. Okay. This is certainly an event. Yeah. Just trying to think. Why do I feel like this is one of those art things? my god, it really is just TCG, but you get to watch them fight. Oh god. Okay, I guess save that. Or any rewards claiming them. Wait. There's only one core. Oh no. Okay. Why in the world would they word? Why in the world would they word it like that? Collection. When do you get down here? Oh, it's just some selectable rewards. Okay. Oh, there's only 6 challenges. This should be easily doable in like an hour. Okay. This should be fine. Gwent from The Witcher. I have no idea what that is, because I've never played nor watched The Witcher. Why does the lighting keep changing? Oh, it's just... Ah, okay. I see. Wait, when it's facing the rover, it's all bright. Oh, now it's just all bright, huh? What is wrong? Is the game having a tough time deciding if it's night or day or something? Oh god, that game's... Why do I feel like the game's starting to stutter? Yeah, I guess I could... I've never seen this issue though. It's always been fine. Confirm. Select. So now I'm starting to get prestige points. And of course the XP. And these cards, okay. I can swap you out, I don't need you. Cross Inferno Rider. Oh, you can't put them back once you do. Oh, okay. I guess you've got to accept whatever choice you make. You have 3 flowers overall. That's just how RNG goes though, isn't it? You'll always end up getting multiple good rolls on one specific part of a set. I was really hoping... Oh my god, this ball reminds me of the Tatanka saw in that current Genshin event. It's just missing everything. It just keeps missing. Oh god. Oh, at least they were nice enough to make it both sides continuously using HP. Which means I win. That really... Oh my... Why does he have to be the... You're probably gonna have to, yeah. Which sucks, but... It's just how it goes, unfortunately. He can slow them down. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, that's even more crit damage for Maoika. Unless... Oh no, you probably I'm assuming you put the Arlecchino one just in case you didn't get a pyro damage right when you were calculating. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That broke 50 damage. What the? He can just become a sword? Oh, okay. Oh, the archer died. Surprise, surprise. What is it with the units in game modes like this that charge stuff and just miss? I've never understood that, but I've noticed it constantly. Oh my god, the only reason I'm winning is because of that damage all the time at the end. It's not even because my units are killing them. I didn't think that one through. God damn, what the hell? I mean, you're not lacking in the crit rate department, so... I feel like you could probably sacrifice all crit rate there. That's insane, what the hell? Yeah, I think that one's probably the better one. Because you're not lacking in crit rate, your crit damage is fine. Your crit damage could probably be buffed without any issue. And getting some extra attack percent would be fantastic. I just realized the game auto switched me to Rover this whole time. Care refusing patient. What a fantastic name for an NPC. I mean, even without that crit rate, you're on, what was it? It was on 90.6, correct? It was like 90. It was 90 point something. You're only dropping down to 79. That's still a really good amount of crit rate. Nice troll there, game giving me the same card I just swapped out. Fantastic. God. Yeah, the second one's a decent middle ground for it all. I think overall your third flower was probably the best one. So if you feel you need more crit rate, then the second one's your best option. Because no matter what, you are not lacking when it comes to crit rate. Yeah, I guess the AM's not bad, but I never really include AM just since I think AM is not that important, personally. What are my options now? Okay. Oh, right, I can just put them there. Okay, okay. Above him. Oh, it just gives me that unit back. Ah, okay. Yeah, you may as well experiment with all your stuff. It never hurts to do a bit of experimentation. So, why did he fire that out with barrage at? It didn't appear. I mean, Tuesday's literally just 2 days away. It's not that long of a wait. I'm sure you'll be able to wait just that much time. Jesus Christ, what are they... Wait, do they just... Nah. I think having 2 pairs wouldn't be bad. Can't wait to regret this choice. And they proceed to miss every single target. Oh god. And my ranged unit got left to fend for himself. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just essentially the mode that was in Genshin as well, isn't it? And every time the bear misses, all I can think of is the Tatanka sword just missing. Because every time that thing was on the field, it just missed every one of its targets somehow. I don't know how it managed to do it. I used the Saurians for the entirety of the first one, and for the second one I just used the slimes, because slimes are way too broken. I was thinking that the tanker sword could be pretty good at tanking the enemy hits, but instead it was really good at missing every single enemy and being away from them. I'm not entirely sure how it happens, but I guess it does. Give me one of them. Oh, well, the Nightman people are good as well. Is that fight really just going to be them slamming their heads into the ground? Oh my god, he can't even target them. They're too small for the sword guy to hit them. Oh my god. God damn. I never bothered with going on to like the 4th chapter of it. I just didn't see it worthwhile. Was it worthwhile to go for the 4th chapter, do you think? Wait, I'm not the smartest, I'm not. Oh no, wait, I can't. Okay, that should be fine. So I assume you went for the full completion, right? Wait. What's... At least he's had a better time hitting this guy. Okay, you did. Was it worth going for the final rewards then? Because wasn't it like only 20k more or something? Oh, I guess you did need more, didn't at some point, didn't you? Well, these cards aren't exactly the best hand I've ever been dealt. Yeah, I feel like going for the 4th stage just isn't worthwhile. Why do I do that? Oh well, I can't use those guys now since I decided to use the buffs already. I'm not smart. Tough win, if I even do. Nah, fair. Yeah, the fruit mode was so boring. I've never felt wanting to just not do the entire event before in my life. I think that's the first time a Genshin event's just made me not want to play it. Can I please get good units? Like, I need the 3 to stop, please. Yay, I got a free constellation for Sethos. Just what I wanted. I'm sure my unused Sethos will see plenty of use now. Yeah, this one is not going to be a win since I got really unlucky. Yeah, at least you didn't have him, so you got a free character, that's good. Yeah, no one being a loss isn't a surprise. I'm not getting the 3 energy units, so I can't actually do anything. What am I meant to do here? Max echoes to There's a max amount. Oh yeah, there is 4. Okay, you're more useless. Oh, that one's already modulated? I thought that one wasn't. Oh yeah, that's why it's got the background, I see. You can't modulate those. I don't get the probably not. It'll probably be a Fontaine character. Because the last one, it was Nilu and Karara who got the skins. So if anything, I expect a Fontaine character to get a skin this time. It'll probably be a Fontaine character and the character who came from Sumeru. Wait, he can call his own by own. Well, Navia's already been in one, so she's kind of off the table for a skin, I'd say. Maybe Farina? Who else could it be? Farina, maybe Clarand. They're the only ones I can think of. Because the only character I'm positive probably won't reappear isn't going to be Navia. Since she was in the last event, it was already a pretty major role. Unless they for some reason decide to put her into the event again. Lifespring? Oh, it's just a medal. Now of Cantarella's tactics. What are her tactics? Yeah, it's most likely not going to be Alakino. First 3 rounds you take 5 less damage as the duelist in the battle stage. That seems useless. Because in the first 3 rounds you're only losing like 6 health maximum. Reach level 10 for the wings, yippee. Oh yeah, linear is definitely possible. I can't think of anyone else who could be possible for it. Because I think the most likely candidates would be Linny, Farina, or Clarand. I think they're the most likely ones. Because I would say they're probably the most popular Fontaine characters. Maybe Nervalette too? Yeah, Sejuin and Wriothesley, unlikely. Out of them two, Wriothesley would be the most likely, but even then, I don't think they're probably popular enough in any of the market. No, not market, any of the regions. Yeah, Farina is definitely the most popular, no doubt. Yeah, Nervalette's only popular because of how good he is, even though he's got the most boring playstyle known to man. Yeah, it's very fun just spinning in circles and holding down M1. It is the most thrilling gameplay, I'd say. And I'll never understand how people enjoy that. I only need him. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh god. Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully. Call me if I win this every time. I love it whenever these events come around in any game. It's always so RNG dependent if you're going to win. Because if you get dealt a bad hand to start with, it's just over. I'm being given all the units that do absolutely no damage and have no defense. Oh, if I knew I was just going to lose that card, I would have sacrificed... Oh my god. This isn't fun. Honestly, trash trial characters, please. Because at least the trial characters can be used, and it's not luck dependent. I literally can't win this now, since I'm still not getting given anything good. Maybe with some... If the enemy somehow misses constantly, I could clear it. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Nope, this is another loss. Yippee. What am I meant to do when I don't have anything good? Oh my god. This isn't anything bad, this is just unlucky. I can't control this. I'm extremely unlucky, I understand that, but I wouldn't say I'm bad at the game for them to start doing this to me. They can't hit the rate. Oh my god, they can't hit the flying rate. I didn't know they couldn't hit flying units. This is no way for me to win this now. I'm not getting good cards. Yippee. Oh, look at that. Of course I get Infernal Rider. Maybe with that I can actually win this now. Okay, you can hit me. That's good. Wow, shockingly I get the best unit in my entire deck and I start winning. Who could have guessed? Oh, that sucks so much that it came down to that. Wait, can I just... Oh. I can just stack my buff. Cool. That is really good information to know. I can just stack my buff. Jesus Christ. Wait, they can crit? The whole reason I won is because I got given the Infernal Rider. That is... I mean, I would say it's a fair assumption to say you can only use your skill once. When it comes to these types of modes, at least. I think it's fair to assume that. Maybe I should redo my deck. Well, I already know how to build it. What? What if I... Oh, I can only do a standard deck still. Oh, is it not a fair assumption? Oh, okay. My apologies. I thought it was a fair assumption that you couldn't couldn't do your skill more than once. Well, what? Why can't I use him? There's an attribute limit. Wait, huh? Wait, what? Oh, because I'm using standard deck, so I'm not allowed to use that guy. Oh, well, that's kind of stupid. So that means all the other units I have are just useless then. But I guess I could influence how often I can get them. Oh, I have to have one of these. God damn it. Okay, maybe this time I won't have any issues. I mean, having an archer's not bad, but I don't want him or him. So you just give it... There's no way they just gave... Okay, they didn't. I thought they did. Archer in the back. That should go fine. No, shockingly, I got rid of all the bad units in my deck, and all of a sudden I'm actually able to fight. Let's see. Yeah, that was very nice of them to do that. Because it means now there is no worries about, it means I can just spend my resin freely. Damn, they have a... why did my guy lose his buff? That's annoying that he lost his buff just because I can... That's stupid. Oh, this one's a loss, since he loses the buff when he gets combined with other ones. And so that means that one's just a straight up bad choice to have in your deck. Yeah, that makes sense. You do get a lot of chips from it after all. He struggled to kill a basic unit, and he's a 3 energy unit, meaning he should be the best. He's supposed to be good? In what universe is that a good unit? Why in the world would you ever want him? I don't think I can win since I've now got a very useless unit on my thing. Fantastic. So the only good ones appear to be the bear and the ice one. You will trust. Patch 2.2, you will be able to skip trust. Okay, yeah, that eyeball thing is actually causing me to lose this. Fantastic. I love having all the useless cards. I thought that was a good unit. It's a 3 energy. 3 energy should be good. Why is it bad? I would not mind. Can I? No, I can't. Of course I can't. Why kill? Why would I be allowed to do that? Yeah, makes sense. I assure you 2.2 will be the patch you're allowed to skip for once. And it's kind of unlikely for her to be the... Actually, it is kind of likely for her to be in the next reruns. It's either going to be her or Sandy. Oh, fantastic, I've got the bear. They all got an energy buff. Wait, no. Oh, I see. All right, Harold. I kind of forgot Harold Master existed. Not gonna lie. I was thinking it's only Evelyn in 1.6 to go. But no, Haramasa exists, doesn't he? Okay, I got a new echo. Cool, cool. I hope I can use it. Probably not, but hopefully. Yep. I think it's just because he's not in much content. I mean, he does have his own story quest, nothing about it. Let's see, can I use that new one? I don't care if I don't have them. Wait. Thanks, game. So that's the point in these, so I can buy them, I see. Could I could do Flash Strike, let's see. I think Flash Strike might be a better choice, it looks better at least. Let's go for Flash Strike. The eye's no longer an option. That's always a fantastic sign. Is there any other cryo, well, ice ones I could get in here that aren't 3 cost? Yeah, why not? This echo cannot. Oh, whoops. Oh, I needed a. Oh, well, that's annoying. Okay, so specific ones I can unlock, but others I can't, I see. I guess I'll add him. Seems like a decent tank. Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense for you. I don't want him. I don't really want the boar either. Okay, I can work with this, I think. Oh, so now I have a sentry construct instead of okay. Well, since I'm losing the bear anyways. Yeah, I lose the bear anyways. Oh my god, it's just the cryo slam from Genshin. Oh no, it actually does attack without having just breathed ice fire. Okay, good. And now it's gonna lose because it's trying to do that useless attack. Nice. Let me know. Yeah. The red guy. The red guy. I've completely forgotten who that is. Oh wait, is it the guy with the jacket? Does he have the jacket, right? Yeah, him being playable would make sense. He looks like a playable character at least. If he's not playable, I'll be very surprised. Okay, there. probably is, yeah. Wow, they're infinitely better than the ice thing. Jesus Christ. They actually attack. Makes sense. Do I want the bear? No. Let's get the bear. This is such a stupid team, but it might work. Probably not too long. I'm onto the final area. I'm like on the latter half, I'd say. Because I know there's only 6 opponents, well, 6 parts. I think I'm on the end of the 4th. So I should be able to complete it very soon. Unless there's like 7 different opponents on the final part, then it's gonna be a hell of a boring time. Yeah, unfortunately. It's what happens when they split up the 2 acts for the story into 2 different halves of the patch for some reason. Wish they didn't do that, but unfortunately they did. Oh well, this team just sucks. That's even worse. 2 of the cards didn't even switch. Oh, for God's sake. How can I make this work? Oh. Whoops. Whoever gets luckier with the attacks wins between the walls. Good to know. Oh my god. That is... okay. Yeah, I don't want to know one of those. I'll have that guy though. Oh, they already have a 3. Oh, okay. Maybe it can still be a win, but unlikely now. Wait, can he not damage the lizard? Oh. No, it starts on Tuesday. It's at 6 PM your time on Tuesday. You mentioned it earlier that Mawika doesn't release until Tuesday. Did you forget? No, that's the 9th. It's the day after. It would have been very funny if it was on the 8th, but it's not, unfortunately. So I guess it's only like 6 hours before my birthday. It is pretty close to it, to be fair. God damn it. Bear died fast. I'm still not getting any 3 energy costs, and of course they have 2 now. I'm just stuck to giving my units buffs. Clearly. I don't know what the sign would be, but clearly it is. Why did half my units just miss? Look. Huh? Why did half my units just miss all their attacks? What the hell's... Oh my god. I can't win this. This is unwinnable. Like, I'm sorry, but what is this? I mean, I don't plan on pulling Marika until I know who's on 5.8 banners, so it's gonna be like a week after. It's like a week after Marika's banner. I'll be deciding if I get her or not. Well, after it starts, of course. What am I meant to? This is unwinnable. I think I've lost. I didn't get a 3 energy unit once. That's cost me the game. Yep, and there's the loss. This is unwinnable now. Surely the banner will stay blessed, but I doubt it. Damn it, me getting unlucky due to not having any 3 energies really cost me the game. How about you give me the 3 energy units and then I can win? Like, what am I meant to do there? That wasn't winnable since I didn't get any cards that helped me. I just kept getting 1 cost. What do I get? Endless challenge, normal and echo appearance upgrade unlocked. Yes, let me do that, and then oh wait, now I can't use any of them because they require the 1 cost to also to be deployed. Maybe I can do I have any, where's my, where do I build, here we go. Let's see. Is there any cryo high cost? Yeah, there is. I can get rid of these guys for that. And then maybe I have a better chance, because now that's 3 units, that's 3 energy cost. There's no way I get unlucky enough to not get those. And instead of the boars, I'll have them. Okay. This time I'll win, surely. And then it gives me the... Really? I can't even use it. I don't have enough energy on round 1. Because I need 4 energy. No, you can't just have an entire deck of 4 costs. You need 1 cost and then it gives me another 3 cost. This game's a joke. This game's just a joke. I can't use him because I don't have enough energy. I need 5 energy even to even use it. Oh, that one went for its breath attack for some reason. Interesting. And now he switched targets. Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing. The decks can't just be built how you want them to be built, unfortunately. It's 2 elements only, for some reason. And I only had, at the time, only 2 of them. I didn't realize I had the 3rd guy. Okay, that's a good oh. Really? That was the wrong one. Buff them. That was a mistake on my half. That was a skill issue, yes. Where's that buff they're getting? That buff they're getting makes them extremely powerful. I can't counter that buff because I don't even know what it is. So what I've gathered is this construct is also just as useless as the eye. When you modulate this echo, taunt and toughness already are. Why? There is a 50% chance to recover 10% of its heat. You can't modulate it. How would you modulate something that can't be modulated? God damn it, I placed it in the wrong time. I should have placed the Ice Dancer, that would have been a better choice. Does this thing attacks too slow? Yeah, that's the problem, it attacks too slow, that's the issue. So my issue is that I have 2 completely useless 3 energies. Why can there be such useless 3 energy cards? I didn't get given this guy. Have 3 activated flank. What is a flank force? Who falls under flank force? Is flank force the... What is flank force? Okay, so... I have no idea what that is. Fantastic. Oh, I didn't realize it was... Okay. I'd rather have the dragon. What the hell is a flank force? I can speed this up to 2 times. This is another... Why do I know? No, yeah, this is another lot. This mod really just comes down to luck. Please use your range. You didn't use the range. It used the ranged attack in close quarters and then forgot it existed. What the hell? Okay, you can stop doing that now, NPC. Jesus Christ. One of them used flank force. Maybe it's this guy? Well, I've got it now, so it doesn't matter since it's round 5, but it would be nice to figure out what it is. That's taunt, cycle, taunt. Oh, okay. It would have been this one. The sentry construct's what I was wondering how I get from the flank force. It's this unit. So flank force is the bottom skill it has. Gotcha. The force does? Oh yeah, it does, okay. So I guess if I see those, it's worth activating them. In the early part, at least. That's really good to know, actually. I didn't realize they had names. I thought they just all had the same name for special skill. So I'd want Fusion Warrior, the Virid Blazosaurian, and the Abyssal Patricius. Okay. Good to know. Well, yeah, I can't do anything with that last one. I'm amazed that sword hasn't died yet. Wait, what? I did 20, so okay. Some void element, or whatever it was called. Not void electric. How in the world has he not made $1 million in 5 years at this point? That is insane. Nothing about, oh. Just when I was thinking of when I was going to unlock the next tactic. What is Zani's tactic? In the battle suit, increase crew review cost 1. Only the cost 1 echoes? That doesn't seem too useful, to be honest. Don't tell me there's rewards from this. Oh god, I think there is. Okay, there's no like major rewards, never mind, that's fine. Enemy level 10 for the final stuff, fantastic. There's a weekly limit how much you can get here. Oh, it must give you XP, so it's a good way to level up. Oh wait, is this PvP? No, that's probably not PvP, there's no way. They all use 2 different elements, I just realized. I didn't realize they did use different elements.
Little Griffon. Ah, fluff. 'Cause I know you're not. 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 'C
Oh, okay. Wait, this... Wait. Can I view it? Okay. Oh. What does the Infernal Rider do when deployed as echoing addition against Last Stand? Okay. Or is this one new? Your echoes recover 3% of their HP per second. Oh. How'd you activate it? Fail to win 3. Oh. Fantastic. Modulate 8 times, that's a bit difficult. Do I have any other 3 costs? The ones I can use. That one's useless. Is there any I could potentially buy? It looks like it could be pretty useful. Oh, it also has Last Stand. Yeah, why not? It's probably more useful than the sword. Whoops. I think I'm one of the same unit, and having a 3 energy is not the best. What are you? Last Stand bringing back bad memories, Lucid. Oh wow, it is an explosion. My units can just dodge it, okay. Yeah, it was about the, what would you call it actually? I know what it is, like people getting hacked, right? No, insufficient energy, shocking. Wow, who could have guessed? Yeah, maybe they'll probably be back by the end of next week if they're not back already. God, this bear. The bear does such good damage, but it's so easy for it to miss. The fact that bear can miss really harms it. Yeah, game's been unsafe to play. That is no surprise when it comes to Activision's old games, unfortunately. see what that guy's like. Hopefully hopefully that 3 energy. Okay, that's definitely more useful than the other ones. But still just as squishy. It's fantastic. Please attack. It's gonna lose because it didn't attack enough. Oh wait. Never mind. Okay. Fair enough. About. Oh god, he has him. Wait, how did I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Actually, there's no point in me keeping all of them. Yeah, I should not have won that, but I ain't gonna complain. Because it means I get to be done with this mode sooner. Wow, that unit is so much better than... Okay. So it might be worth choosing that guy instead. But what does he do? I didn't realize he was that powerful. What does that one do? Because it's way better than Sentry Construct, it seems. Echoes, build, it was this one. What does he do? I don't. Oh, wait, what? For each special. Oh. So they can create a lot more frequently, I see. Modulation allows echoes to pop images. Okay. But you can upgrade the frames. Oh, you can make them animated. Fantastic. Can I build a deck with him? I could for no retreat. Let's see. Does it always have to include the dwarf thing? I just feel like the dwarf thing is useless. Let's see. Oh, it's because it's influenced by these, I see. So if I was to... I would have to get rid of all them. And then I can slot him in, I see. Is this one good? What do this echo if Berserk and Resilience are already activated? Gain last stand. Wait, if your HP is above 4, you increase your strength and con by 3, but you reduce your HP by 4. Why would you want to lose HP? What even is the H? Oh no, it's my HP. Why would I want that? I don't want to lose my HP. Someone seems pretty useful. Oh, but I can't have it because I need to defeat the Silent Elder. Of course I do. Okay. How many? Okay, I've got three costs. I could do with a 4th if possible. I just want to get the event done with. The sooner I can do that, the better. Wait, if I combine that with the other one, it's actually good. Wait. Get rid of the bear because it's too orangey. Which one was it? It was this, right? Yeah. As long as I combine these. Whoops. Yeah, I will not lose HP in the deployment stage. Cool. Awesome. Give me the 3 costs immediately. That's gonna help me in the start, surely. A ball. Interesting. Damn, that unit that just explodes itself is actually straight up useless. Because I guess there's units that resist the explosion, which just renders them harmless completely. Please, can I have a turn? Yep. It is extremely useful. I love having a dead slot, essentially. Let's see, is the lizard more powerful than the not really. Damn. Lizard's actually worse than I thought it was. It's kind of unfortunate. Well, now I've got 3 costs, so this should hopefully be good. Wait, that 3 cost lizard is just a 1 cost lizard that's larger. That's all it is. I never realised that. It's just the same attacks. Just one of them has an AoE on it instead. Does he have... Oh god. I'm already getting the feeling that it's going to be useless, because it's losing to a bear. Yeah, that bird is useless. Oh. It gained last stand and won. It actually gained last stand and won the fight. That is insane. I didn't think the last stand would actually win the fight somehow. I've already lost track of where my best unit went. Can't move the camera, okay. Last Stand is actually useful. Who could have guessed? I'm surprised it was actually that useful. I guess it can last long enough for it. Okay. The other two are fine. Wait, they're only sending one unit? What? 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 What is the strategy? What? What? Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Did my archer just miss all his shots or something? I feel like 2 times makes it look like the archer just doesn't know how to shoot. Oh god. Oh god, it has the explosion on death. Uh-oh. Yeah. And I fear that actually might be the case. How did that dance on winners? And so far it seems pretty bad. But maybe the Oh. The explosion just does a casual 11,000 damage, good to know. Oh right, you get given 3 cards when you place that one, don't you? Yeah, that dancer's only good when it comes to its AoE. Alright. Wait, it's gonna kill all my 3 still. Oh no. Okay. Well, both of us now have the best one available. Interesting. Oh god, that bird now has 10 power. Oh, but it's still about the same. Oh. Okay. Wait, but that time its last stand didn't activate. Oh. Damn. Archer versus the core Echo doesn't seem to be that fair of a fight. I get another type of archer, cool. Is it a skill issue? Wait, what's the skill issue? Well, she's definitely suffering a skill issue to lose to 78 people. What's he doing in the bushes? The opponent, yeah, she has a major skill issue. Considering she's lost to 78 people now. I love how this guy just stopped caring about his wife because he wants to play a card game. Oh god damn it, of course I got 3 cost. How does that card also? Oh. No way did... Well, this is already safe to say it's a loss on round 1. What the hell? What was that all about? Yeah, I can't win this no matter what I do. Oh no. It's not a skill issue, this is straight up just bad luck, unfortunately. I wouldn't say this is skill. Yeah, this is lost. I can't win this one. That is really stupid how he had the best stuff already. Also, saying this is a skill issue implies there's a way I could prevent this from happening. But in reality, there's no way for me to prevent this from happening. Because it's just RNG, unfortunately. Oh, perfect. I can now deploy a 3 cost. Oh, whoops. Oh, was that actually the game servers, not me? I feel like that was me lagging. I didn't check though to see what my connection was. Because I'm pretty sure that was me lagging, not the game. As funny as it would be if it was the game. Oh, there was no lag on stream. Oh, okay, yeah, that was actually the game. That is surprising. I didn't think the game servers would have an issue. Because they've never had issues in the past. Okay, so here, okay. I'm sure I can do something against him. Yeah, surely. Time to pray. I don't think 2 birds is going to be enough to deal with them. Nah, it's not. I mean, if you want a long event, I can go to the other event that does take a long time. Yeah, I can't. He had just perfect luck every time because he has to draw cards. Being able to just modulate more cards is so annoying. I get a feeling that might be the most broken deck in this game. Instead of this event, Lucid, I could do the, which one is it? Is it even available anymore, actually? Oh, it's not even available anymore, is it? No, that's current. Wait, did it end? Oh no, it's this one. I could do this event instead, where it takes an hour per stage. Yippee, more of these because I use them. It's the last two areas. Is it worth finishing it tonight? Because I've already spent 2 hours just playing this event. Maybe it's not worth finishing it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get tired of just watching Echoes fight now. Oh my god, the events just have constant permanent pings because I can't be bothered, please. I wish I could disable event pings. I have no idea if it's going to be worth finishing this event, at least tonight. I mean, it can be pretty it's pretty I guess it's like one of those chill events where you just find yourself with nothing to do. Wait, is this a permanent event? Wait, this is permanent? Oh yeah, it is permanent. I didn't even realise. Wait, so... Oh, these are limited time rewards, I see, okay. So in reality, you only get like 220. Essentially primo gems, I see. Actually, looking at the rewards, it might not even be worth finishing the event. Where you can upgrade echoes. Wait, what? Wait, huh? You can upgrade them? Unless they mean the, unless they mean the frame. Oh yeah, it's the frame. That's a permanent event, so I guess I... It's probably best to not finish the full event. Save myself a little bit of content for some other time. Wait, there's another after story? Wait, what? I want to do this real quick. I didn't know there was a third after story. It being Cardathea and Lupa made sense. Who the hell is this? Who is... I don't remember this person.
Have you heard? Lupa.
Did you see a Lupa? Looking for a place to stay?
Who is this?
Maybe
What a
Oh, it's
coincidence!
them.
You're here for the cable car too? From up here, the Septimont view is so good! Before I go,
I
I think I'll
forgot
ride a
they
few more
existed.
times. Definitely!
You're getting ready to leave?
Yes, my holiday fun in Septimont is already finished. Time to go back. You keep it. No need to return. It's a little token of good fortune for us.
Damn.
What's real or
Lucid, when he
illusion?
sees a coder, he
Hard to
doesn't
say
like
now.
push them off whatever
Master
edge
always
they're
said
near.
I had bad luck.
Is
Easy
that
for me
all
to
your
get into
reaction
trouble.
is?
Guess he was right.
Did you realize you were in a Sonaro at the start?
I had no idea. For a Taoist like me, it felt like, I don't know, some kind of out-of-body thing. I asked for your help because it just felt right. Master always said no need to overthink these things. Bye-bye, boss. You're a very fun person.
Is there gonna be some other after story I'm unaware of?
Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someday.
Looking for a place to stay? Maybe try
I swear if there is another one. Okay, there's no more. I'm surprised.
Looking for
How
a
the
place
hell
to
did
stay?
I miss that?
Maybe try Leonardo's hotel.
I think it's more referring to all the combat previously. I'm assuming that's what she's on about. I'm assuming. Oh, I'm finally done with this game's 2 points. I'm assuming there's no more story to be unlocked later. At least according to, what is it, this? Yeah, this there's no more. Defeat 100, level 120. What? What is this? Oh, it's the Banners Never Fall event, I see. Yeah, I assume there's no more story for this game at the moment, so that's finally over with. I also hate how this game and Genshin always update, at least most, there is actually 10 hours of stuff. I am so happy that's not the case, because that would be pain and suffering.
This is a testament to my...
Thankfully they don't do 10 hours of content like that. They at least do events as well. So you're not forced to just listen to the characters 24/7, you can actually play the game. One thing I've realized is that this game and Genshin sometimes update a day apart, and I absolutely hate that. I'm glad it hasn't happened since 5.4, 5.5, but it's so annoying when it does. This means I have to get rid of, like, the way I usually play Genshin. Oh, I'm done with this until, whatever its next update version is, 2.5 I think. I'll probably just stick to Grounded from now on. I mean, ZZ doesn't get an update
This is
until
a
next
testament
week,
to my connection
so
with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
no idea. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends. I don't know if I'll. I don't know. Oh my god! It happened again. The internet DC'd again. Well, it's a damn good thing I'm planning on leaving it there, because I have no idea what's going on with the connection. I don't know if I'm gonna do ground, like,
This is a testament to my
if I'm gonna
connection with the world around me.
stream or not tomorrow or Tuesday. Did I just lose connection again? Oh, that was just the usual. Okay. What is going on with my connection? It's my connection. It disappeared again. It is not having a good time. Though it's extremely bad tonight. Why is it so bad tonight? It's normally fine. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or Tuesday. That's the thing. Or I guess today or tomorrow. And in general, I don't know if I'll be on Discord at all. I guess it would, but I don't know.
Testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Jesus Christ, the connection. Why does it keep dropping? What is going on? Why is it so bad tonight? I've got your internet now, Lucid. I've never had this much of an issue. It's always been fine. Like, sure, I get the occasional drop, but not every 2 minutes. Oh, well, I have to end it now. I don't really have a choice, because it's probably going to drop connection in like 30 seconds. I'll probably do Grounded tomorrow or Tuesday. Today or Tuesday. And then, I guess... I need to find something else to play. I really need to find something else to play. You enjoy your night, Lucid. Oh my god. I love my internet. Yeah, I'm gonna do Grounded either today or... It's just more of the fact that I need to find more stuff to play on stream. That's the issue. Because currently all I have is Grounded. And then every 6 weeks CZZ, Genshin and Wuthering Waves, but they're not constant enough. And Grounded I'm going to eventually not have anything to do in, since I'll have to find something. I feel like I've got stuff I've just forgotten about. Yeah, I'll do... I guess it's just gonna be Grounded until ZZZ's update on Wednesday next week.
This is a testament
or if I
to
can
my
find something
connection
else to
with the
play,
world
I'll do
around
that
me,
instead of Grounded
and
on
it's very much my
either
companion
Thursday
now,
or Sunday.
bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Well, enjoy your night, Lucid, before my internet kills itself again.